Hello, this is Lori Moore, and I'm sitting here from Dade County High School in my classroom today, and I'm definitely not in my comfort zone, but here it goes. I'm going to be talking today a little bit about situating myself in my research. I feel like I'm going to do this through several different ways. I'm going to do it because of passion, family history, my education, and experiences that I have had along the way that make me who I am. I want to immerse myself in research because I have the desire to see effective school reform. As we all know, reform is very slow, and with the technology advancements, we're going to have to do more to keep up, and it's very scary. A lot of our jobs are being moved overseas, and we're just seeing, you can see it with the economy, and no one knows, what's going to happen in the future. So I have a real passion to find out how technology is going to be used in schools and how we need to educate kids to get ready for a technology future. I bring with me a viewpoint from as being raised as an only child from a mother who was an educator. She was a middle school teacher, and my grandmother was an English teacher, 5th grade English teacher. And being an only child, I lived in an adult world, and a lot of those adults were educators. So hearing phrases like, if you stay in education, it'll all come full circle eventually. Today, in a meeting, an RTI meeting, I heard that very phrase used as it pertained to teacher evaluations. We're going from class keys to teacher keys, or whatever it is, and so it looks very similar to evaluations in the past, and some teachers were very frustrated as being in a pilot program, and they were voicing some opinions, some veteran teachers. It was interesting. Education. I was very fortunate because somehow I was able to be practice tolerance. My mother preached tolerance, and I am able to pass that along to my students, and I live in an area that is predominantly Caucasian, and it's refreshing for me to be able to show students a different perspective. Since I've traveled, I've lived in Europe for a few years, and I've lived in 5 different states. Certainly not like Kelly Williams' experience as far as moving around and seeing different places, but it has helped me to be able to travel a little bit. I was an officer's wife for a while, and that gave kind of an interesting perspective. I also have taught outside the education. I've also had a job outside the educational system, working as a computer programmer and a computer analyst assistant, and I prepared taxes for H&R Block for 3 years, and having some of these other jobs outside of the educational experience allows me to bring, I feel, a different perspective into the research. I also have about 12 years of scouting experience where I have taken lots of kids out to do lots of different things: rappelling, caving, hiking, whitewater rafting, ropes courses, and seeing students in a different light outside of the classroom, where they open up to you and you see them more, it's a different relationship than just having a child in the classroom. It lets you know that children are individuals. We can't just teach them all the same way and teach them certain things because of 4 little tests that they're going to have to take. And we can't have the budget being wrapped around that test and the school schedule and when kids take what, and we can't force them to take certain classes. I just feel very strongly that that is wrong. I think the students and their parents should have some say in their education and what they want to do with their lives. I just don't think that the powers that be necessarily have the knowledge to know what the future holds in the way of how all kids should be educated. I'd like to close in talking about something that Donna Escott said in her YouTube video, and it really, I just thought she did a really good job, and she said something about parents send you their best child. I believe it was I hope I'm right about that, but I think it was in Donna's video. Parents send you their best child, and that really resonated with me, because I know with my Sam, when I send him to Dade County High School, I probably could have done a better job raising him. There are lots of things that if I could go back I would do differently, but have I done the best with Sam that I could do in the situation that I'm in? Yes. Is there another Sam sitting at home that I could put in his place? No. So my Sam is the best Sam that I can provide, and you know, as an educator, we need to take what we're given and move forward with that. And so this is where my passion lies, is the individuality of students and how do we handle that, and better yet, how can we effectively use technology and keep up with technology to make that happen. And is technology the answer? When is technology too much? You know, these are issues that that I want to explore in my research, and I have a long way to go, but that's really all that I have to say. Thank you.